Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. And before I go to details, one thing I have to say about this model, I really like it. I really find it very attractive. I think it's actually even cuter than the shape and form. It's of the same as the BMW 2002 or 1600, however you know it. But I guess this one came before then, or at least as I'm familiar with. And I like the shape and form. It's a little bigger, and I never knew this one existed. I like the front end too very much. But let's give a little bit more details about this car. What we have in front of us right now, it's a 143 scale. It's a 1966 until 1972 BMW 2000. And what can I say about this nice looking BMW? Before anything, this is a diecast and it's made by Schuco. Schuco, it's the brand that make this model. And I like Schuco. Schuco's one of those brands that quite surprises me. They're not the most expensive, but they make good quality models. Now, this nice looking car, this is basically, from what I read a little bit about this car, this model altogether, the same shape and form. They've been making it since 1962, and they lasted all the way till 1972, which is the one that we're looking at right now. Now, the BMW 2000, because they go by the size of the engine, there's a 1500, they have different models. But the BMW 2000 started in 1966 and they lasted until 1972. Now, talking about engines, before I go to the engines, this model, only just talking about the BMW 2000, they sold almost 120,000 models of this. I wonder if this model was ever exported to the North America altogether, because I don't remember ever seeing them. I've seen the BMWs 2002 that were quite popular, I guess, back in the days, but I don't remember seeing this one specifically. Now let's talk about engines. Engines you got, again, it depends on the model you got, but this one specifically, it was a 2.0 four cylinder. 2.0 four cylinder. Now I see this model, they had it as a four-door sedan, like the one that we're looking at right now. And they also made them as a two-door GT Coupe, which obviously I'm not fully sure which one was a GT Coupe, because I don't think I've seen pictures of that one, right? I mean, oh, actually, this it. Oh, okay, okay. I'm looking at the pictures right now. I am familiar with that one. It's the bigger. It's like a two-door version of this one, but it has like a bigger trunk. It looks like a chubbier type. I remember seeing them. They were quite attractive too, but I think I like the four-door more. To my choice, at least to my choice. Okay, let's get some. Before I forget, I wanted to say this is force. It has. I'm sorry. I'm reading the base. On the base of the car, Schuko wrote some information. It says four-cylinder, 1990 CCM, and it has 73 kW, 100 psi, which I think they're talking about the engine horsepower. Some places they call them horsepower. Some places they call them kW. All right, guys, I'm gonna go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. Let me read you something real quick that I was actually reading as it was going around and around because, I wanted to find out if this car was actually sold in North America, which I find out that it was. It's just that it looked a little different. So I'm going to read this real quick. It said, intended as an upscale version of the 1800, the 2000 feature unique rectangular headlights, distinctive wide taillights, and more exterior trim. Now, in parentheses, it says the US government regulations of the period put severe restrictions on headlight shapes. So, the 2000 sedans for the US market replaced the rectangular headlights with the two pairs of individual round headlights, similar to the arrangements used a few years later in the BMW 2500. That's why I wasn't familiar with, maybe because I remember the round headlights, but I didn't remember the rectangular. Because little things like that, it may throw you off. It may confuse you because you don't exactly see the car as the one that you may remember. All right, guys. Hopefully you like this car. Hopefully you remember seeing these cars on the road. Maybe as a with the square headlights or with the round headlights if you're from the United States. Who knows? I don't remember in any shape, unfortunately. Like I said, I remember the round headlights, but like in the BMW 2002. Maybe these were not as common, they were not as popular. I don't remember that. But I wish I could get to see that one day. Maybe I have to take a trip to like Germany. Who knows? Maybe they got a lot more there, and I have to go to. One thing I'm going to do when I go to Europe, I have to take trips to different museums that, like the BMW museum or the Citroën museum in France. Probably if they have the Peugeot or Renault. I love seeing these classic European cars. They're so attractive, and a lot of them you don't get to see no more. Or the British cars, um, different brands, museums, all of them. I would not miss them. I would not miss them because it's once in a lifetime you get to see those things. All right, guys. Don't forget to click on subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button. That will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Don't forget to please give me that beautiful thumbs up that I really appreciate. Thank you so much. It shows me that you're interested in these videos as much as I'm interested in making them. And don't forget, comment below, like I said before, where you guys are from. Have you seen them in person? Have you ever drove one of these? Or you just like me, we get to see them on a scale model. All right, everyone. Take care of yourselves more than ever. And goodbye.